Okay, so hi y'all, how y'all doing? Are y'all woke? Alright, so today's vlog is about army, marriage, and goals. So I'm in the military. I've been in the army for a year and a half now. I am currently in South Korea. I am married. My husband is currently in New York, and I have a lot of obstacles, like sometimes against me, and that's what I want to talk about. So when I first joined the military, I was 26. I'm 27 now. I'm 26. I'm about to be 28 in September. So joining the military, it was really hard for me, only because I never like ran in my life and whatnot. So that was one obstacle. Like physical fitness, I never was like a runner. I was always like overweight. I was 250 pounds. If y'all check my Instagram, CILLALOV3SU, it will be on the description below, and y'all can see where I was from and whatnot. Like, I'm from New York, my husband is too, and we decided to get married recently. And like, yeah, so for me, being in the military was like a dream come true, only because when I was 18 I wanted to join, but my mom, she would not let me join. Like, she was like, no, you're my only daughter. I am the only child, for those who don't know. I lived in Brooklyn, then I lived in Queens, where I then later on graduated 2007 high school, and then I graduated 2016 for college. I went to LIU with my health science bachelor's. I am an inspired occupational therapist. I love occupational therapy. I love everything that has to do with kids. I used to work for the Board of Education at one point, and yeah. So as for me and my husband, we have a great relationship. Like, we talk about everything. He's always like on video chat or on the phone, and it is 14 hours ahead. So I'm 14 hours ahead of New York. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with my family, my husband, like little stuff like that, but I do have a phone. We are allowed to have phones for people who probably have questions. I enjoy being in the military. It was like kind of hard leaving my family behind, but being in Korea, I did learn a lot about myself. I learned who I was, what I stand for, the kind of person I want to be, the kind of person I am. Yeah, so like being independent was a really big thing, only because I've always lived under my mother's roof. And the army gives you the opportunity to spread your wings and fly. Like, literally, you fly. Like, no one was gonna tell me I was gonna be in Korea. Like, not in 1,000 years. Like, the other day I was thinking about this. It was so funny. Like, I had like a flashback. So I remember being in college, being in history class, and the professor was talking about Asia and South Korea, North Korea, Japan, China, Philippines, like all these other places in Asia. And I was like, wow, like, that's amazing, but I would never get the opportunity to be in Asia. So when I joined the military, I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna send me somewhere in the States. I don't gotta worry about no deployment yet. That's what I thought, like, in my thought process. I was completely wrong. And so when I got my orders, I was really sad because I was going to be 8,000 miles away from people I loved and people who cared about me. So I had nobody like to really turn to. But like in the military, you become family. Like especially in Korea, like you hold each other down only because we don't have our family members here. I live in the barracks. I don't have any family here. And I mean, I do have a husband. He could have been what is it, sponsorship, like that marriage sponsorship thing, spouse sponsorship, there you go. But I was gonna have to stay longer. So my unit, they're moving to Humphreys, so that's like area 3. I'm in area 2 right now, so I'm in like the city. So I see everything, and a lot of obstacles have come in my way. I had like a little back injury. I had like a little tailbone injury type thing, and I went to physical therapy for it. Like they send you to physical therapy to get better and whatnot, and I enjoy my time here, honestly. My tour is almost up. I only have like 3 more months. I'm counting down the days because I'm so excited to go to my next duty station, which is Fort Hood. I'm going to Texas. My husband and I, we're going to be together. We're going to live together for the first time. So that's kind of new and exciting at the same time. But yeah, there's like a lot of obstacles. I didn't pass my first diagnostic PT test. Well, no, it was a record. I couldn't pass my record PT test because I was injured, so I didn't pass it. And so like a lot of threads had came into my like career and what I wanted to do. And so yeah, so I shaved a minute off my run, the first diagnostic. Because yeah, you get a diagnostic and then you can take a record. So my first diagnostic, I took it, I passed it, and I shaved a minute off. Then I kept pushing myself and I shaved a total of 2 minutes from my record, APFT. So if you're gonna join the military, make sure you always pass your PT test. Make sure you always pass PT test, height and weight, and weapons. Those are the 3 major components that you need in order for you to stay in the Army, or else they will like threaten you to chapter you out. So you don't want to do that. And other than that, Korea's fun. I had a lot of fun. I went to a lot of boss like trips. If you're a single soldier or you're like unaccompanied in Korea, make sure you go to boss events. That's how you meet people, and that's how you get to have fun. In July 8th, I have a trip to go bungee jumping. I'm so excited, only because I'm afraid of heights, but I know if I push myself, I will go and do it. But yeah, like in the Army, you just gotta push yourself. Push yourself, push yourself, push yourself. Be positive, be motivated, stay woke, and be blessed. I can't emphasize this enough. This is my motto. This is what I've been living for. The time I've been here almost 8 months. It's about to be 9 months. I'm so excited to go to my next duty station. Like, I'm about to have my first car. I never had a car before in my life. I'm about to have my first car. I'm about to go get a dog. I'm so excited. A little puppy. Like, my parents never were, like, they never allowed me to have a dog. So, yeah, I'm so excited for the new doors that are opening up for me. I am going to go back to school. Make sure when you're in the military, you go back to school. Like, you will get your degree so much faster. Like, you ain't gotta pay for nothing. I'm telling you, tuition assistant does help. If you want to go the officer route, I advise everyone to go through the officer route, because you do not want to stay stuck in your career. Go to boards, be high speed, ask a lot of questions. If you have questions, ask. Don't be afraid to ask. Be motivated. I can't emphasize that enough. That's the model I live in. I'm so excited, and I will leave my Instagram below so y'all can check my progress out. I also have Snapchat. It's the same name, and I will put my husband's info down on the description below. And till next time, I'll see y'all later. Stay woke, be blessed.